Guys, no, I was too nervous. I was like, if I try to like curb aggressively, I don't want to hit the corner of it and just have the thing explode. So then trust it.
There's only 1 or 2 curves that are really iffy on the track.
Yeah, I think I'm just gonna make a splitter for the stock bumper and just throw that on every time I want to, you know, run the track. But
yeah, I just hate taking the S bumper off, especially since that one's fiberglass.
yeah. I'm just scared of like the fiberglass just shattering into a million pieces. Yeah, but still, that's not gonna help. Like, that's gonna help someone's like part of their car flying off, hitting my bumper, and then it just exploding.
If you're doing that in the red group, you shouldn't be. I
guess.
How long were you in red group?
But anyways, we're at the track today, Arizona Motorsports Park, and it's the first time with the S2000 out here, so we're gonna see how it does. Like I said in the beginning of the video, I'm not running my Voltex bumper on here because I just don't trust it being all brand new. But we are doing the new member orientation first, and then we're gonna be doing a sound test, because there is a noise restriction on this track, even though it's right next to a giant Air Force base. Don't understand that, but we're also gonna be doing a lead and follow session with Instructor, and then we should be able to get a couple sessions in on our own, and hopefully I can get some decent clean laps in without a bunch of slow newbies holding me up. Curious to see how this thing does. So yeah, stay tuned for that. I'll have a bunch of in-car footage. My girlfriend's gonna hopefully ride as passenger in one of the sessions, but we brought the M4 and a whole bunch of tools just in case. I got some spare rotors, although I don't think I'm gonna be really driving that hard today in the beginner group to need another set of brakes, but jacks, I guess if other people need stuff, you know, I got full tools. But the S2000 brakes, I suppose I could always drive them for as well on track. But all right, so the first session out is just a lead follow with the Instructor. We take turns following, and yeah, just getting a feel for the track, and the Instructor kind of shows you the line of the track for a lot of new people, where the braking zones are, where the apex is, and yeah, should be I think we do like 2 or 3 sessions of this, and then we're let loose with the rest of the pack. So I have a little bit of GoPro footage of this just to show you guys what the Instructor session's like. Alright, so this is our very first session out. Basically, we just are split into groups, and we're following an Instructor, and they're showing us the racing line and all the apexes and where to brake. The basics of the track layout. Alright, so we're getting ready for the second session with the instructor. First session was pretty good. And then I think after that one we get to run with the rest of the people that weren't in the beginner group, so that'll be fun. I think we're going to be able to go a little bit faster this time, Alright, so our second time out, we were following a different instructor, and actually this instructor that was in the C8 Corvette was one of the top dogs in ProAutosports. He has one of the best lap times out here, so I was trying to study his line because he is an expert. But essentially, our group would just rotate and cycle through and take turns leading the pack and following the instructor. Here's a quick shot of doing that rotation I was talking about. Here, it's a little bit interesting. There's a Corvette out there, and he was in the group in front of us, and he was lagging so far behind. He was probably like a good half mile back from his group, and our instructor was trying to, I think, get him out of the way. So yeah. This was our first session out without an instructor, and a lot of the people weren't pointing by to pass, and yeah, it was a big mess. They were trying to focus on driving their first time in a track-oriented situation. I think a lot of people were just overwhelmed with the whole situation, and yeah, just kind of hogged up the whole track. So not the greatest session, but got to start somewhere. Finally, there was a clearing. I got out of the traffic in the group, and this was actually the first time on track I was really able to open it up, and I was completely by myself, which is kind of nice and scary at the same time. But you can see progressively I would just get faster and faster as I got more familiar with the car and the track surface and everything. And yeah, it's the first time taking the track at full speed here, so I think I did pretty well. The car was nice and under control, taking it pretty moderately. So here's another really good example of someone holding up traffic and not allowing people to pass, and not pointing by to allow people to pass. This is a big no-no in any track kind of group you're in. It just makes the track experience not as fun for everybody else if they're stuck behind slower traffic. So if you're slow, just move over and accept it. Finally, there was a clearing in the traffic, and it was just me and my buddy Efren in the front of the pack. And this is finally the area was really able to open up the car and feel out the limits. As you can see, as I went on with the track session, things kind of got a little bit sketchy because tires got a little bit overheated and conditions got super greasy, and I'm just on a street tread. It's like a 340 treadwear, Indy 500s, and yeah, didn't do so great when those tires get hot. So I had the tires at like 28 psi and ended up going to almost 38 psi by the time I was done with the session. And yeah, the car was pretty squirrely. You can see I went off track there a little bit. Not exactly sure what happened. we hit all the traffic in the last round, we decided to get grouped together and try to go towards the front of the back. There was a BMW in front of us. You'll see in a fast forward session here in a moment that yeah, we were just a couple laps trying to pass them, get a clearing, because we knew we were pretty quick in the group, and we wanted to get some clean runs in. So right here is a good example of another car holding up traffic and not allowing us to pass, and they should really be pointing us by to allow safe pass. So finally did it here, and it was clear from there. So I have an AP1 S2000. My buddy has an AP2 in front of me, and we're actually pretty closely matched. I would say power-wise, grip-wise, he's got a little bit more tire than me, but I was driving the heck out of my car trying to keep up with him. So pretty good battle. I'll let this play on for a bit, and you can enjoy this. This is a pretty close matchup here. It's a lot of fun.